Anyway, so moving on, what I was talking about, I just wanted to say I was feeling very, very inspired to do this live today. I was talking to a lady that we met only this last week called Jeanette Farrar. I wanted to give her a shout out. And we found we've got a lot in common, and we have this particular love of Tony Robbins in particular. And we were talking about the power of making decisions. I'm getting all the messages come through now. Thank you that you can hear me. That's great. Thanks, guys. So, you know, if you think about it, everything that's happened in your life, or a lot of things where you've made conscious decisions, there's this kind of ripple effect, there's a domino effect where every decision you make has an impact on your life. And sometimes it's the unconscious decisions that can have the negative effect if you don't get a hold of them and get control of them. And, you know, as Tony Robbins said, it's in the moments of decision that your destiny is created. Yeah, and it's in the moments of decision that your destiny is created. And when you think about it, you know, if you trace it back, every decision you've made has probably led you to pretty much where you are right now. And, you know, whether it's a decision to have children, whether it's a decision to just change your life, it's a decision to be better. I mean, I remember my decision that led me on the journey that I'm currently on. And it was about 2 years ago now. And I just decided I wanted more. I didn't know how I was going to get more. I didn't know where that was coming from or where it was going to lead to. But I just decided to have enough faith that if I made the decision to move forward and make more of my life, that things would come into my life that would help me do that. And that's exactly what happened. I then started reading the right books. I started listening to the right podcasts, and it led me on this path of freedom, if you like, because obviously I work for myself now. I work at home, you know, I'm an affiliate marketer, and it's just put me on this journey. I mean, 2 years ago, I was working in a school office, typing up letters for other people. You know, so my point is, it could be the smallest decision, and the decision doesn't even have to be a specific one. It could just be a decision that you want things to change. And it's in the same way, you know, you could have a negative decision pattern that I can't do that, whatever it is. That's still a decision. If you've decided you can't do something, then your life is going to follow that pattern. And so you have to watch those decisions, and you have to put out positive stuff out there. I'm going to say a few hellos, and thank you guys for all jumping back on. So we've got Leaf, Max, thanks for letting me know you can hear me, Max. Mohammed, again, thank you. Michael, Alice's husband. Hope you're okay, Michael, and you're managing without Alice. I've got Gerarda and Sanjeeb and, Yaya, is that right? I hope I've pronounced your name right. So, you know, what I really wanted to put out there is when you make a decision, like you want to change your life, or you just making a decision that, you know, maybe what you're doing, maybe you just decided you're not happy where you are and you want something else, and that's still a decision. But what you have to do then is commit to that decision and start taking action. Now, an action could be something as small as doing a search on Google, you know, to find out what else is out there. I mean, that's kind of how it started for me. I made a decision that I wanted better. It kind of started with a decision about my body, actually, because I put on a lot of weight with both my pregnancies, and I decided I hated the way I looked in the mirror, and I decided I was going to do something about it. So I lost a lot of weight. I got myself really fit. And I need to start working on that again, because I've let it slide a bit, but that's because I've been working on other things. But that's no excuse. But you have to commit to it. And it doesn't have to be a big commitment. All you have to commit to is taking one small step every single day towards whatever that decision is, that dream is. You know, because quite often a decision is pushing you towards a goal, or it's moving you away from a goal. Yeah, we've got Neville and Matthew join me. Hi guys, nice to have you here. So, you know, just think about the power that your decisions have in your daily life. You know, and if you find it's the ego at the back of the head saying, no, you can't do that, you're not good enough. Not true, not true. You can decide to override that voice, and you can decide to say to yourself, actually, do you know what? I am good enough, and I am going to take a small step, you know, to find out what you know, because you will find as you take those steps, even if you don't know where you're going, the next one will appear to you. And that's how it happened for me. That's how it happens for, you know, a lot of these people who you see who are making a success of themselves. It's kind of having that faith that once you've made that decision, I'm a great believer in the universal laws. Anybody who knows me knows that, you know, that I think that once you put that out there in a decision, you can write it down, commit to it, just take a little action, and you will find your growth will be huge over a period of time. And when I look back to who I was 2 years ago, I just can't believe how far I've come. And, you know, I'm loving my life. I've, you know, got a fantastic family. They're absolutely my priority. But I'm loving this as well. I get to talk to you guys. You know, I get to sit in my little office and work a little bit every single day towards my goal of, you know, working less and less every single day, because at the moment I do put in about 6 hours. But that's fine, because I know that's going to get me, you know, to where I want to be, which is ultimately, it's a financial freedom, but it's also being able to help other people get to those goals as well. So I just want you to take that with you. Just you know, just think about what's going on in your head, and why not make a decision today? What's your decision? I'd love to hear from you. Even if you watch this on replay, what are you going to decide to do today that's going to make a change in your life? I'd really like to hear a positive change, of course. And we got Stacey said, you think about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you, Mohammed. We've got Tracy who's joined us as well. Hi, Tracy. How are you? How's things in Austria? I haven't seen you for a long time. So, yeah, just think about it. Make a decision today. Go on, I dare you. I dare you. And I'd love to hear from you. Put me a private message, put a comment. You know, tell me that you're going to do that, and you're going to take an action towards a life-changing decision, because that would be absolutely awesome. All right, guys, that is it from me, and I will speak to you all again very, very soon. Take care. Bye.